arrived in Istanbul, and I have to say this is a place that is love at first sight. I'm absolutely loving it here. The weather is cool. I've been able to walk around without sweating. I'm loving the food, and it's just, there's so many random quirky things going on all at once. Like, I just weighed myself on a bridge.
What are you about to do over here?
I just purchased a little plate of, I think these are some seeds or nuts here, and I'm gonna go feed some pigeons.
Alright, let's go feed them. They look hungry. Get them to come to you. Maybe they'll eat out of your hand. Those birds look a bit overfed and they weren't too interested in what Sam was feeding them. To take back home, I would definitely recommend stocking up on these sweets. So we are back at our little apartment that we're renting here in Osmanli in Istanbul, and we wanted to finish our first impressions video. So after half a day of sightseeing, I would say that Istanbul is very pedestrian friendly. We were able to walk around a lot and see lots of the main attractions. So someone underwent a drastic transformation since this morning. What happened to your face, Sam?
I went for a proper shave at a barber, and it was really affordable, felt wonderful. I don't know if anyone's ever had like a wet proper shave at a barber. It feels 100 times better than doing it yourself. And one of the things that we've really liked so far about Istanbul is that it's been more affordable than what we had expected. Like, my shave didn't cost much, $4, something like that, $4 US. We seriously can't wait to explore more of the city in the coming days. Today I'm all giddy like a kid in a candy shop. That's because I am in a candy shop and I'm coming to try one of my favorite desserts, Turkish Delight.
So it comes in all shapes, flavors, and colors. I think we're going to try and sample a mix of everything.
Love the samplers here.
Lots of sampling today.
How is it?
It's really nice. We're taking some with us for the
I've got a menu here with such a wide selection of Turkish Delight. I don't even know where to begin. Come take a look. We've got strawberry. We've got pomegranate,
lemon,
orange, lemon,
kiwi.
Yes, she's here finally.
Yes, we're eating Turkish Delight.
Yeah, we were waiting for her.
Yes.
6 months.
This is my plate of Turkish Delight. I got pomegranate with pistachio nuts and it's covered in shredded coconut. And I am not sharing with Sam because he won't share his with me. Ooh la la.
You're reacting to food like
I'm
me.
reacting to him.
I'm not watching you. No. I'm not watching you. That's me.
Happy boy.
And I've got strawberry Turkish delights. These are my favorite. I've got a sweet tooth, and my sweet tooth is in heaven right now. I was first introduced to Turkish delights while reading The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis. I became intrigued as a young child and I had to try it out. It instantly became one of my favorite candies, and now here I am as an adult eating it again in Turkey.
So I got myself a nice little glass of Turkish tea over here. Sam, what did you get?
And I have some apple tea. Let me try it. Oh, that's really nice. It tastes a lot like a warm apple cider. It's really sweet and it's got a strong aftertaste. Turkish delights come in many different flavors. This one here is what you would call a very simple one. It's just got icing sugar covering it. It doesn't have any nuts. The most expensive ones from what I've seen are the ones that have pistachios and all other kinds of nuts stuffed inside. We took care of that plate. So much for my diet today. Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Dun, 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 dun. Thank you. Today it's my birthday and I can't think of a better way to celebrate than by going into the Grand Bazaar right behind me.
Going shopping. To the Grand Bazaar. This is one of the largest and oldest covered markets in the entire world, and it takes up 61 streets and it has over 3,000 shops, though I have a feeling that it's still growing and spreading out across the city. So inside the market, there are different alleys that specialize in different things. So you have an area where you can just buy jewelry, an area where it's rugs, an area where you can get slippers, you can get shoes, pashminas. So yeah, it's lots of fun to just
You
get
name
lost.
it, you can find it here.
Yes.
Always crowded here in the Grand Bazaar, but the best time to come is early in the morning. There's not as many people. I have a reputation of being a man of many hats, and this is my new birthday hat. Came in at 3 liras, which is about $1.50. I think it was a great purchase. Thank you for the present.
Happy birthday!
Visiting the Basilica Cisterns is the largest of all of the cisterns. There's several hundred here in Istanbul, and this is by far the most impressive.
So I think I just did that for good luck. There's this one special column with a little hole and people are sticking in their thumbs and doing a full circle with their hand. So let's hope there's good fortune coming my way. So the Basilica Cistern has 336 marble columns. They are 9 meters in height and they are spaced at 4 meters in between each of them.
The cisterns were built during the 6th century during the Byzantine Empire under the rule of Justinian. So we just saw 2 Medusa heads, one upside down, one on the side. Nobody knows where they came from. People believe they're from an old Roman building.
So Istanbul is definitely a city for cat lovers. Today we're going to show you all the friendly kittens that are just strolling the streets. They are collectively taken care of by the community. People just leave out food for them in little bowls with water. So in a way, they're Istanbul's pets.
Look who's got my shirt. Aren't you having fun with it? We're both pet lovers and we'd love to have cats and dogs someday, but because of our nomadic ways we can't. So this has been a real treat to be able to walk on the streets, pet cats, feed them, and just interact. It's been awesome.
So we are back in Istanbul again. We have our museum passes, which give us 72 hours to explore the main attractions. And we are starting off with Topkapi Palace here behind us. And this is one of the oldest and largest palaces in the whole world.
The size of this place is impressive. At one point they had 4,000 people living here. We've got amazing views from here of the Golden Horn.
We're about to enter the Chamber of Turbans, and this is where all of the turbans worn by the sultans would have been kept.
Circumcision room. Oh my. Looks remarkably similar to the Sultan's turban room.
Our little visit to Topkapi Palace. The place is absolutely massive, so we tried to cover as much as we could, and hopefully we saw the main sites.
Today we're outside of Hagia Sophia, one of the true landmarks of Istanbul, and over the years this has been an Orthodox cathedral, a Roman Catholic cathedral, a mosque, nice being VIP with our Istanbul museum passes. We don't have to wait here.
Hagia Sophia was built in the 6th century by Emperor Justinian, and at the time it was one of the largest Christian basilicas in the whole world. So right now we're climbing up to the 2nd level so that we can get a better view of the church. Today they are doing some restoration work to preserve both its Christian and Muslim past. So many of the Christian mosaics have been uncovered, even though they had once been plastered over. But at the same time, you can still see some of the Arabic writing with readings from the Quran. So it's a nice balance of the two faiths. This morning we are visiting the Blue Mosque, also known as Sultan Ahmed Mosque, and it is absolutely packed. We arrived here at around 10 a.m. and the lines were wrapping all around the courtyard. So it took about 15 minutes to get in, but it's absolutely worth it.
absolutely enormous here. There are 6 towering minarets, 260 windows, and 20,000 tiles just in the main area. As a man, when visiting the mosque, this is the type of outfit that you're allowed to wear. T-shirt is fine. You're going to want to have long pants, and you're going to be wanting to wear socks. And if you forgot some of these things, they do have other items that you can cover up with inside.
And as a girl, you'll want to cover your head, your shoulders, and your legs.
And don't forget the socks.
Yes, and bring socks because you will have to take your shoes off before you go in.
So our conclusion from visiting, it was a very impressive mosque. It's one of the largest in the world. I loved going inside. It's amazing to see, but the crowds are something to contend with, definitely.